Turn around. Turn around.
Oh, hello, and welcome to the Jubilee Directing Lab, and today's performance by Ben, Tyler, and Justin. Before we get underway, I have a few brief announcements to make. The use of flash photography or the recording of the show, audio or visual, is strictly prohibited. It's not, but it's the only line in the script I've memorized, so please refrain from eating, drinking, and smoking anything, please. For your convenience, the restrooms are located outside this door here, upstairs or downstairs. For those of you who don't know Red State by this moment. Please take this time to locate the exit nearest you. There's one back there, one over here. If the theater should experience a sudden loss of oxygen, pressure, or females, don't be alarmed.
Or what?
Those things tend to happen. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Tyler Edwards of the Ben, Tyler, and Justin. And today, we are going to attempt a feat which we believe to be unprecedented in the history of theater. That is, to capture in a single theatrical experience the towering grandeur, the majesty, the might and magic, if you will, of the complete works of William Shakespeare. So, we have a lot to get through tonight, so without further ado, I'd like to introduce the second member of our troupe, Mr. Justin King. He is a lesser-known wizard at Hogwarts. He has studied extensively the life and times of cats. And as far as his Shakespeare research goes, I believe he fell asleep halfway through Shakespeare in Love. So, without further ado, let me introduce Mr. Justin! Yay!
Thank you for the applause. I deserve it. Now, William Shakespeare. Playwright, actor, philosopher, writer, actor, a man who's had an immeasurably profound influence upon the culture of the entire English-speaking world. And yet, how much do we lowly groundlings, us lowly peasants of the 21st century, really know and appreciate what's contained in this gigantic lug? The complete works of William Shakespeare. Too little, I would argue, and I think I can demonstrate this by having a brief poll here, having a little show of hands. How many of you here in the audience today have ever actually finished a Shakespeare play, reading or seeing it? Wait, no. Bad. We're getting out. Please! I really probably meant
Just narrow it down.
All right, we'll narrow it down. All right, so how many of you have ever seen or read All's Well That Ends Well? Well, this seems to be separating the butt cheeks from the nicely. So, okay, let's see who the true champs are. Let's see who the true champions are. How many of you have ever actually seen or read King John? Stop it! One of you. Who is that, Brian and someone?
Yes.
I don't care. One of you, tell me what King John's about.
Well, okay, John's not a great king, but he's doing the best he can.
Wrong! It's about a hunchback. Okay? That's what I'm talking about, people. That's what I'm talking about. Those glazed eyeballs back there that just responded to me are all of your glazed eyeballs. Come on! Get your bad self on in here. Come out! Come on, Miles. $7.92. Come out. All right. But see, those glazed eyeballs are all of your glazed eyeballs, the blank stare, the drool, everything just hang out. That's all of yours. Now, except that to have no fear, the Ben, Tyler, Justin is here. We are going to lead you those first halting steps out of this 21st century shit stain of Stephanie Meyer and the Kardashians and 50 Shades of Shamama, I don't know. And into a future where this book, The Complete Works of William Shakespeare, can be found on every toilet, like the back of every toilet in the world, or under a shelf in a closet, at least everywhere. So join us today in taking this journey by opening your hearts.
Yes, those of you who own the complete works of William Shakespeare know that no copy is complete without a brief biography of the life and times of William Shakespeare. Here to provide that portion of our show is the third member of our troupe. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Benjamin Miller!
It's the third time this weekend.
I
know. It's like, what the hell? We should be able to high five.
It wasn't scripted.
I know. Well, now that I've got my cards in order. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was born in 1564 in the town of Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire. The third of 8 children, he was the eldest son of John Shakespeare, a locally prominent merchant, and Mary Arden, daughter of a Roman Catholic member of the landed gentry. In 1582, he married Anne Hathaway, a farmer's daughter. He is supposed to have left Stratford after he was caught poaching in the deer park of a local justice of the peace. Shakespeare arrived in London in 1588. By 1592, he had achieved success as an actor and a playwright. After 1608, his dramatic production lessened, and it seems that he spent more time in Stratford. Everybody soaking it in? I'm a quiz you. There he dictated to his secretary Rudolf Hess the work Mein Kampf, in which he set forth his program for the restoration of Germany to a dominant position in Europe. After reoccupying the Rhineland zone between France and Germany and annexing Austria, the Sudetenland, and the remainder of Czechoslovakia, Shakespeare invaded Poland on September 14th, thus precipitating World War II. Is that it?
No.
Well,
You must
Wikipedia,
have
right? Shakespeare remained in Berlin when the Russians entered the city and committed suicide with his mistress, Eva Perón. He lies buried in the church of Stratford. I got it.
Different edition, I guess. Now, without further ado, the Ben, Tyler, and Justin are proud to present the complete works of William Shakespeare Abridged.